Drama, drama, drama. Oh, the wonderful drama that is all around us in our favorite game, Call of Dragons, or should I call it Call of Drama. In this video, we're gonna be starting a new series on this channel discussing what goes on and what the scoop is for every server that happens that have drama going on. So, in today's video, we're gonna be discussing what happened in server 46 aka S2-005 and why some players just woke up to see their alliance completely rebranded with a different R5. What is up guys, MEOWER here back with a brand new video of Call of Drama. So, I'm starting a new series on this channel, which I eventually hope will lead into sort of a podcast style where everyone could come and vent their frustrations, what goes on their server, the drama, the juicy stuff, everything that goes on and so on and so forth. So, today's video, I'm still experimenting on this, so it might be a bit unformatted or such, but I'll try my best to stay as neutral as possible because I always want to hear on both sides. So before I start this, I am calling out the people over there on MT or now TMS, I think that's what they're called, to tell me their side of the story as well. But before I just blabble too much, let's just start with what we know so far and lead our way through to what happened and the ultimate ending, which might not be the ending at all. So, starting off, my good friend Wowzer has sent me this conversation between him and a rather popular figure in the Call of Dragons sphere, the current R5 of one of the biggest families in Call of Dragons, Jason G. It was started off as a very friendly conversation between them. How's your merge going? Any wars or beef? Pretty solid, blah blah blah, top dog, etc. 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 Everything here will be in front of you so you can read yourself, of course. If you don't know, just a little pretext, Wowzer's group, aka the Ascendants, has formed their own alliance and they got merged with the Moon Show, which was previously known as MT, Moon Tree, the ones that managed to take on Kyle of FSK in their previous season. So with that context out of the way, just a friendly conversation between two of our fives, and then it just keeps going. Jason wanted to sort of help out Wowzer, I believe, try to give him some guidance, some tips, from one leader to another. It happens often. Um, just a blah 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 here and there, and a little disagreement here and there, but it's cool. From what I understood, Jason is good friends with MT, so it kind of makes sense for him to be a bit lenient on Ascendants allying with MT and avoiding a fight between them. We see here there's a little bit of an argument here and there, a little bit passive aggressiveness between them both. You're R5, aren't you? Should be guiding the team to a better choice, or at least working together with other R5s. I'm not trying to tell you to just in my advice in general. I think we have different play styles, just two people agreeing and disagreeing or whatever. And then here a little nice remark. Don't worry, after I spank you, I'll have a comfy seat for you in TFS. Again, I want to iterate TFS is one of the biggest families right now in Call of Dragons. It is the merger between S31 and S33, the Jedi Alliance and the X, aka the Side. Both of them merged after taking down BXS in their season and ended up forming that conglomerate of a gigantic alliance, and they all migrated to server 39, I believe, if I remember correctly. Of course, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. And then here Wowzer and Jason just having a little friendly conversation. I think that's pretty much what happened in this thing when it ended. We're uniting every other alliance to fight us because they low compared to us. Yeah, just a little bit exchange here and there. So then this happened after a while. Wowzer receives some information like this. He's changing the alliance to TFS to MT. But before I dive into that, how does this how does this, where did this screenshot go? I guess it's missing. Oh well, how does the leader of an alliance all of a sudden just disappear and someone else appear in their place is absolutely something amazing. So for some context, this was the previous account of the R5 of MT. All of a sudden, some people woke up and then they saw this happened. Jason just took over the family and people are in absolute confusion. Of course, I don't have the full context of what happened behind the scenes. I invite everyone to give me as much context as possible because I want to show off the full picture. I don't want to take things out of context and people think that I'm doing something bad or anything. If anything, I just want to investigate more to share with everyone else. So all of a sudden, Jason just takes over this alliance and he starts talking in alliance chat. He changes the name, he changes the abbreviation of the alliance to TMS, the Moon Show, which coincides with TFS, the Freak Show, his current alliance. And then after some digging, some changes happen here and there in alliance chat, and Jason just pretty much pulls off his ultimatum: that is not my goal, as migration isn't open freely to move, nor do I care about T5 or moving forward under the TMS name. Pretty much just telling everyone either get on board or get out. Of course, this is just my opinion on the matter. And then some context stops scarring around here and there. About the accounts and whatnot, some gifting accounts here and there, they tend to happen. It happens, And then all of a sudden, the alliance becomes like this: TMS, the Moon Show. Instead of TMS Moon Tree, you see here it still has the old, what's it called? The old alliance description, pretty much. So now, pretty much, the alliance is in disarray, I believe. From what I've heard, they're fighting. A lot of them have not really been fighting that much. See here, for example, from our good friend Meow. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I think that translates to meow meow meow. I'm not entirely sure. Rip MT, I don't fight with TMS. I'm pretty sure a lot of people share the same sentiment. I don't blame them. Not everyone can all of a sudden just have their R5 replaced by someone else. No disrespect to anyone, just my opinion on the matter. And again, I invite everyone to voice their opinion on this. I do want to turn this into a podcast eventually, because this is, after all, no longer Call of Dragon videos. It is now Call of Drama. And then all of a sudden, G's just pop up everywhere. Don't fight with TMS, don't fight here. And now the current state is that, from what I've heard, that ASC has completely taken over the zone, which is Camel. Sadly, I don't have this scouted on my account, but these things tend to happen quite often, especially when players don't get motivated. So this will pretty much conclude part 1. I do hope to make a second part on this and expand upon what happened after I get further context, but I figured this would be a nice little topic to begin the Call of Drama series and try to, build it up, try to experiment here and there. I know people love drama. I love drama too. Who doesn't love a bunch of drama? As long as they don't involve them, of course. But yeah, I think on that note, I will end the video. So thank you so much for watching. If you like content like this, please be sure to drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Join the Discord. The link is in the description. Of course, if anyone wants to reach me, feel free to join the Discord. Give me a tag. Let's discuss it, whether if it's in the public chat or in DMs. I would love to get the full context. And on that note, I will see you in the next video.